months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down cut.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Second, there's a timeout in the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Holstein. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on third down in the red zone? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's complete on the crossing route. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
They'll try to add the lead down to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Black.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Look out, room to run here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Warren. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Houston has moved into the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Holstein. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Off the play fake on first down. Throwing for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. And the broken tackle there produces a solid lead.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And the Cyclones are going to keep this drive rolling.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes a grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielded near the 20. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception.
The offense starts with a short field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cyclones will have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, scanning the field. It's Holstein. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Cyclones will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Cyclones looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Iowa State. That's how you finish a play.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14-10. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter on in the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's a target, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Near the goal line. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gonna run it. It's a bounce. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Miller's gonna wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Warren. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Over the middle. It's Young. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're going to run it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. And the Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Pass not complete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The sure hands. It's Boyd. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. They come up short on the third down completion. And here comes the punt team. And that sets up a return. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fires it on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds. nice game there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up 1st down at the 14. The Cyclones are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Thurman.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 60?
No, they've got him. A sack on a 4th and goal stop.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete again. 4 count coming up, and the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. He makes the grab. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Chewing clock with the running game.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. In the clear at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.